Big. Bigger. Hey, welcome to Rusty Bow. Pretty sure it's not going to stop raining. It seems like it rains all the time, like it's rained today, like last week and the week before. But we're going to keep blacksmithing. And I have a big, extra long chunk of that pry bar. It's like one of those big, long construction grade pry bars, and it's good tool steel. And I'm going to make something Khopesh-like. I'm going to try to make it bigger than my other one. I have an idea in mind. We'll see how it works out. It's a lot of steel to move, but we're going to do it, so stay tuned. So a quick note. My neighbor, who I had asked if he could get me a log, certain dimensions, so that I could get my anvil up to the proper height, came through with 4. So after I finish building the queen, her garden building, which is going to be a smaller version of this, I have the posts in. But it's going to take a while, but eventually I'm going to get around to getting my anvil up to the proper height, which will be much better for my back. Okay, so I've heated it up and worked it around a few times. I'm letting it normalize. I couldn't let it heat up the whole way. I mean the whole length of it at once. So I'm not sure how this is going to work, other than it all got up to temperature and it's been coming down slowly, albeit it won't be as even as I would like. But as I said, it's a big chunk of steel to move, and we'll see how it turns out later. I'm going to normalize it again after the piece is made, so that's going to be a challenge, but I think by then I should be able to do it with a better bed of coals. So, all right. Okay, this is where it stands so far. I'm going to put my stamp on it, heat it up, not in that order, and I'm going to normalize it and then clay it up, do the quench. Okay, just letting it normalize. As soon as it's cooled down, then slowly, then I'll clay it up and get it ready for the quench. Okay, I have it clayed up. Now I'm going to stick it in the coals and get up to temperature, quench it. Wasn't sure if I was going to get this one because heating this up, the size of it and the odd shape of it, and heating this up and evenly was difficult because my airflow is pretty focused, and I'll have to address that at some point if I'm going to do anything bigger in the future. But yeah, managed it this time, and that's good. Probably also would help against warping and such is the thickness of this. It's pretty thick. This is a 2.5 pound thing. It's a beast. Big. Bigger. Just a quick rundown on the Khopesh. A nice new handle and bronze rivets and Hammond. Easiest seen on the end, but it does go all the way down the blade, and there it is. Well, I really didn't expect to get such a large Khopesh done in one weekend, but I managed it. And the heat treatment of this was tricky because the shape is that shape and it's long, and my forge has a nice long channel, but the airflow is rather focused. So that's something I'll have to address the next time I revamp the forge. But I got creative. I got nice even heat for the quench, and got a Hammond on there. I don't know if you can see it because it's in the shade, but went well. So nice even or nice hard edge. The file just glided across it, and works well. I'm happy. So, all right. Hope you all had a good weekend, and I will see you on the other side of this one. Stay well. Be good.